Hello again, my friends, and to the third part of building a temple coaster. And finally I have a thumbnail. Finally I have that subscribe button in that corner over there, that little right hand corner on the bottom. So I'm a small channel. I hate to do this, but I'm going to ask if you could subscribe if you want to see more of this, if you like the video. I immediately started off with just building the hold station because this area is a holding break, whatever it's called. So when there's two or more trains on here, it might have to stop. So those will do that. And I finally decided to use an arch for this part because I thought, hey, it's a holding section, it's going to be going slow, so I might as well. I also made it so that, or do I do this now? I'm not sure. I put some torches down as well, because obviously it would need to be lit up when there's a ceiling there, which there will be a ceiling there, eventually. We also do custom supports in this episode. There are no more steel supports, and this entire ride is entirely custom wooden supports. I also edit a little bit of the track. I got a lot done. This is about 3 hours, no, not 3, maybe 2.5, 2:15 hours of work. So I worked on this a lot. While you're watching this, it's probably another couple days after, but I recorded this on the 28th of April. This might be coming out in May though. Not totally sure when I'm gonna have it come out, but it was a whole day project for me because this was a lot of work getting done. I already have the thumbnail for this video ready. So that is really good. And I can't wait to show you guys this later on after we are done with the time lapse. It's really cool. I really like it. I was really proud of it. It's not even done yet. I think it looks really good. Here I'm putting on some of the arches, or not the arches, the wall trim, so that way it looks nice. And I noticed that this ride is only like a 3.5, I think. So I want, and this area right here was a 1, so I wanted to make that a little bit better later on. But I also wanted to make the custom supports. So here are the custom supports. I didn't have too much trouble with them. They were a bit hard, but here is the first time that I had to go somewhere. Couldn't really tell though. I turned up my sound so that way I could hear a little bit better because I had it really far down. I end up deleting these eventually. Not right now, but eventually I do. So there are 2 of these wooden supports, or 2 types of these wooden supports, and that is the wooden arch and the just like scaffolding, just the cube version. The cube version doesn't look as good, but it's able to fit better. I also wanted to pull back the trigger and line up the slamming bricks. Looks like they're giving a fist bump. Kind of funny. There's a lot of scaffolding work in this. I'm doing a lot of custom supports in this episode. Now it's banging my elbow. So yeah, that is pretty nice. Hoping I'm gonna find enough music to be able to import, because because it's really hard finding some non-copyrighted music where I don't get copyright claims. Not that I make any money anyway, but hey, copyright claims are copyright claims. I don't want to have the possibility of them running their own ads in my video. The only ads I'll have in my video are from me, and that's not even going to be for a long time because I only have 12 subscribers. So this Mine Coaster is part of the Adventure Pack DLC, along with much of the parts in this ride. I think the only part of this really is the training and the scaffolding that we use. But all the traps and all the ancient gears and stuff, that's all part of the thing. So this is a generally longer video. It's 23 minutes, 47 seconds, and 38 milliseconds. I know that because I'm looking at it right now, my editing software. I also wanted to make it look like it was being powered, like the ride itself is being powered. I also wanted to make it look like the poison darts were being powered, but eventually I do delete those. Anyway, so we go. I tried to find as many gears as I could, because I wanted to make it look like it was being hydraulically pushed, which we're gonna add water in the next episode, don't worry. But as of right now, there's no water. I also have to delete these in the next episode because there's actually, I'll put a saw there. I can put some saw. Yeah. I also wanted to fill in this piece right here because that piece was really annoying me in the last episode. The one I made on the 25th. Posted on the 27th. Because I had a problem where the file got corrupted and I had to completely re-import the file. But I didn't think of doing that because, you know, my brain doesn't work very well. I think these turned out really well, these scaffolding points. I think they look a lot better than steel, especially because we're working with a ancient styling. And I really like that Planet Coaster has that, and you don't have to get a DLC to have those. So if you wanted to make a mine train, which is part of the proper DLC, or proper game, I should say, not no DLC required. You can. You can just grab that mine train, make something kind of like this, and granted it would take a very long time, like this series is going to be going on for a very long time, and I have no doubt that it won't be. I have a feeling that it's going to have at least 15 parts, because there's so much stuff that we need to do. We have to make the main temple so that way everybody can see it from the main park. We have to add more traps. We have to add hydraulic systems. We have to add dynamic lighting. We have to add more cave systems. Heck, I might be making this ride longer. I don't even know. I want to try and make this ride a little bit more fun to ride, even though it is meant to be scenic. Or not scenic, but it's meant to be fun, but with an actual theme, obviously. And here I start to make the supports, but then I realize, hold up, this ride only has a 3.2, so I had to make some more to the ride to make it a little bit more fun, and it didn't even matter. You see me go to the heat maps, trying to put a helix somewhere, which I do eventually put a helix down. I don't see why that wouldn't be fun. I mean, I would freaking love that drop. How high is that drop? That drop is 43 feet up. I mean, a 43-foot drop isn't that bad. It's really not. And then you go back down. Oh my god. I just now realized what I did. I also wanted to make it a little bit better of a drop right there as well. The chain lift is only 8 miles an hour, so that could affect a little bit of it, because I always use 14 mile per hour chain lift. Who wouldn't? I mean, 14 mile per hour. I have a fear of heights, so I really hate being at the top of roller coasters. I love roller coasters, but I will not ride roller coasters that invert because they go so high. Like, they announced a looping coaster ride where it doesn't, like, the ride itself doesn't go upside down. It's like a bigger coaster in reality, but then there's a cart up front that can do a vertical loop whenever there's a certain type of turn. So I'd ride that. I think that's actually a really cool idea. And I think they should import that into Planet Coaster because there's a lot of cool things that you can do with that. And I think it would be really cool to have that in some parks. If you guys want me to make a proper series of me just making an actually good theme park, I will. I don't mind it. I actually don't mind at all recording what I'm doing. I like doing it. That's why I started YouTube. Because I like doing what I do. So here the helix didn't work out all the way. I had to move it down. And I moved it down a lot actually. And I decided to make it go down into like this little water area. I do turn it in nighttime eventually. I screwed up a little bit. I do turn it to nighttime eventually, so that way I can see what color the water is going to be. Because I couldn't see the color. And I want it to be illuminating blue, like that. And I think that looks really cool. And I needed to be able to see the light for a little bit there. We are about 12 minutes in, so we're only halfway done here. And whereas normally we'd be done, like. So yeah, that's pretty cool. You get some more video and more bad content. Honestly, I don't even know why that is. I'm working on it though. I am working on it. I put a lot of effort into this channel. I edit, or at least now I edit. I make thumbnails now. I've made the subscribe logo right down in that little corner right there if you want to push that, support the channel. We're going to be uploading another Minecraft video before this video comes out actually. So this is after I uploaded that video. That video is actually in the editing stages. I wanted to take a break from Minecraft a little bit because we did a lot of Minecraft. And starting channels can't do all Minecraft. Well, that's not true. We can. Not a good idea, but we can. For some reason, the first trigger was all the way back there. At the slamming bricks. So I had to bring that over to the opening area. I'm making a little bit more supports because I do this across the entire thing, me making supports for this track. And granted, this track isn't like the tallest. I will give you that. Maybe that's why it's not the most fun. But I mean, mine trains aren't meant to go high. They're meant to be scenic, in my opinion. Like if you've ever seen a swinging mine train in reality, probably haven't. But I'll try to import a video or a picture of the Indiana Jones ride, which isn't technically a roller coaster, but it is a vintage car ride, and it made it seem like a roller coaster. So I'll import a video or a picture of that on the screen right now. It's gonna be gone now. So yeah, that's cool. Trying to think about what else to talk about. This is the hardest part. It's not even making the video, it's the talking part. Can't talk sometimes. So I'm putting in some more room areas because, you know, this, like I said in the last video, I want to have this whole thing closed in. There's not going to be a single piece of daylight in this. This is all going to be artificial light, like torches and floodlights, not floodlights, the area lights. But that's mainly for the underground area and the pool area. Finally putting down a little bit of the ceiling. It's not much of the ceiling, but I am importing a bit of the ceiling in here. Not importing, I'm making a bit of the ceiling. I might finish it off. I'm not sure if there's anything else I have to do. I'm trying to think. I don't think so. Yeah. There's not really much left I have to do in that little area. That area itself is done. I might have to make the little beams go up all the way, but that's it really. I did pause time here for this area because we're already on year 6. Like, honestly, like we've been working on this for so long that we're already on year 6. We started on year 2 or 3, I believe, and there's 8 months to a year in Planet Coaster. Like, what? I mean, yeah, I had a park once that went to year 51 because they accidentally left it open for so long. Also, the last episode, I noticed that there was areas where you would clip through the rock, get decapitated, you know, fun stuff. So I made this a little bit taller, and there was still another area that I'll do in the next episode. There's still another area that was that had to be excavated out. I don't know when that happened, but it probably happened last episode sometime. Or maybe when I worked on the coaster. I don't know. Making a little bit more of the scaffolding here. It's pretty hard, actually. It's not like extraordinarily hard, but it's pretty hard to get it right. I think we got it up to almost 4. Like a 4.60 or something. Here I'm going through the heat maps, trying to see. And I'm like, what the heck? Why is it so boring still? And especially when, like, the track scenery rating is high, which adds a lot to the excitement. So I'm like, what the heck? Trying to make it a little bit more fun here. And I don't know what could make it more fun. Especially since we already implemented many things. I should have made it a little bit more fun, I suppose. But this isn't meant to be a fun coaster, like I said before. It's meant to be more like the story. Like, you know, the mummy ride in Florida. They have in the mummy ride, it's totally encased. It's like pitch black in there, and it's just crazy. Like, I just like pyrotechnics. There's dropping floors. It is high speed, but it doesn't go up far. It's just like, okay, you're getting lifted up in a moving platform, which is actually pretty rare for a ride or a roller coaster. I think there's only about 4 of those that really go up a moving platform. So actually, I don't know. I think the Mummy is actually the same type of car, but the movement is locked. Like, it's still a swinging mine train, but it doesn't swing. So that was pretty cool. Sorry, I woke up just a little bit ago. By a little bit ago, I mean about an hour, 8:20, jeez. Can't touch much. Still, I'm encasing this area as well. I want to make it like a total ruin in here. I want to make it look like there's been water dripping down for many, many years, and like there's broken areas everywhere. Like the floor is gonna have like erosion in it, and you're gonna dip down. That's what that area is with the helix. You dip down and then you spiral back up. It's like the, I don't know, like the supports gave way or something. You can think of that story. We'll put up some caution signs as well, like some caution signs that are like, okay, this is it. I'll let you guys watch the ride. See ya.